Thank you for tuning in for another video, and today's topic will be building your physique and your mental health. So we all know that once you reach a certain level in bodybuilding or fitness, you kind of get obsessed with it. Okay, and this is the reality. When you look at all these fitness models, fit, and muscles, you see a common thing. Just look at their pictures. It's themselves in front of the mirror, selfies, flexing, and they take, a couple selfies a day, and that's the only part you see. And think about the part that you don't see. How many times do these guys flex in front of the mirror? Or how many times do I flex in front of the mirror, so to say? Because I am guilty of being obsessed. I don't know if it's a crime or not, but I am obsessed with my physique, and it became an obsession. So we have to draw the line, so to say. When does building a healthy physique become an obsession? And that's a very good question, because we all start somewhere. We all start either skinny, a little bit chubby, overweight, want to get in shape. And then once we start to get to see results, we kind of start dedicating more of our time. Our interest kind of switches more towards reading about nutrition, looking at other people's physiques, looking at other pictures, looking at other blogs, Instagram, YouTube videos. And then it comes to a point where we kind of become like them if we're dedicated enough. And at the beginning, you think that's a great thing because that's all you wanted to achieve. You were aspiring to be that guy with that super ripped abs or jacked arms or big shoulders. But then you realize when you get there, you have developed a major obsession. You are obsessed with your body. Your mental state depends on the state of your body. So one morning you wake up, you feel bloated, you feel fat, you feel that you're retaining a lot of water. You ultimately become, I'm so unhappy today. Or you feel bad. How pathetic is that? I'm like this, and I know a lot of people are like this, because I'm not just feeding you bull here. It's the truth. And one morning you wake up, you feel amazing, you feel ripped, you have more defined muscle bellies, and then you feel good about yourself. And then day after day after day, this is how it goes. You eat something bad to, and nutritious wise, it's not really helping you build muscle, so to say. You eat a tub of ice cream or eat pizza and you feel guilty. It makes no sense. It just makes no sense, and it's an obsession, it's an addiction. Along the way, you lose your mental health. You're so obsessed with how you look like, and you're so obsessed with what you're gonna gain, what you weigh. You weigh yourself every day, every other day. You flex in front of the mirror a couple times a day. And I know a lot of people are gonna relate to this. Maybe some are not gonna admit it, or maybe some people are gonna bash it, but that's the truth, right? One distinction I'm gonna make is people that make money from this, right? Bodybuilders and fitness models. It's their source of income. So they're making money from this. Just like, I would say, coal miners risking their health to make money, or any other dangerous profession. So say cops, it's a dangerous profession. Same goes with bodybuilders, I guess. Like this channel is not meant to focus on professionals or people that make money from this as a source of income. Because just like that person that's risking their physique, so to say, the coal miners are risking their body, risking their health. The bodybuilders are risking their health as well. You know, they have to look good to make money. It's their life. So this channel and what I'm talking about is for beginners and for the average gym goer and for the people that have not crossed the line yet. This is just for you to see or maybe listen that it's not fun when you cross the line. It has pros and cons, but you really sacrifice your mental health along the way. Let's look at overweight people, okay? Let's look at the way they are bullied, how their mental health gets affected, okay? Their mental health gets affected by exterior comments, exterior sources. You get a negative comment on your physique, say, oh, you're so fat, oh, you're so chubby, oh, you're a pig, or you're a cow. Then your mental health gets affected with so-called bullying or negative comments. And let's look at people with great physiques. Your mental health gets affected by you, by not exterior comments. You look at yourself and then you judge yourself and then you get happy or unhappy. I look like poop today. I feel flabby today. It's like you're gonna have to look perfect all the time. I mean, do you see the distinction here? You force this upon yourself. For a person in the beginning stages where they reach a certain weight loss, so to say, or a certain muscle gain, at the beginning it's really fun because those negative comments from the outside become positive comments. They're like, oh, you lost weight, you look great. Oh, you gained so much muscle, you look amazing now. And then as time goes by, those comments bundle up with your own judgment of yourself. And your own judgment of yourself never really gets better because you keep wanting more and more and more. And you see a certain physique, you know, one day you might be at your, you know, say ultimate shape, you know, say you're dieting, and then a couple weeks after you're not in a good shape compared to your standards. And that makes you unhappy. I'm not even gonna touch upon the steroid usage, the anabolic usage in the mental health. I mean, I already touched upon that in the first video. It's not the goal of this channel. That's just another disaster. How you affect your mental health for the worse. But it's an obsession, guys. It is really an obsession, and I don't know a solution for this other than being happy with what you have, being content, being thankful, and praising yourself for what you achieved. That's my only suggestion, other than don't cross that line and become too obsessed. Don't use performance enhancing drugs to look better, because you're gonna look better, but you're gonna feel so much worse down the road. That moment you might not think about it, but there's tons of examples out there. Just don't cross that obsessive line. Keep it as a hobby, keep it to a moderation. do not channel all your energy towards bodybuilding and the gym when you achieve results. Results are great, but you do not want to be obsessed with your physique. You don't want your life revolving around your physique. It's it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess, but it's definitely harmful. And another thing I want to touch upon, I guess in the previous video I made a comment on relationships. It's just I forgot to mention, right? The bodybuilders or fitness models, I said they don't have healthy relationships. They might have healthy relationships with each other. I mean, that's a very common pattern. I mean, bodybuilder being in a relationship with a fitness model, being in a relationship with a bikini model, because they both have the same obsession. They're both crazy about how good they look, how they look, and they're okay with each other using chemicals to enhance their physiques. So that's a common pattern. So that does work. They say people that work out together stay together. I think that's very accurate, because you both have the same obsession. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to say same passion, because it is an obsession. And this is me being honest. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not promoting anything other than try to be healthy. That's all I'm trying to promote, because I am judging myself and I am critiquing myself and I'm giving myself advice. What would I do 10 years ago? What I would have told myself 10 years ago and my experience with it. So there's a thin line between having a great physique and what you put towards it, and the correlation between it and your mental health. Now, when it becomes an obsession, then it directly ties to the well-being of your mental state, and that's a hard cycle to quit as well. And I'm a good example of it. And just check out a lot of people's Instagram, all the gym influencers, just bums, abs, selfies, just every day. What kind of a life is that, I guess? Okay, I'm gonna end this video. I'll see you in the next video.